Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3, where last time we stabbed up the snivelling weasel Cazador Sar and maybe unleashed a few thousand vampires on the world. That's not the important part. The important part is that we're heroes, and now it's time for us to return to the surface and see what other heroic deeds we can get up to. Ah, it's Ulmer.
You killed one vampire, but released 7,000 of his spawn. Have you lost all sense?
They were innocents. To kill them would have been an even greater crime. But if you do decide to go hunting them, know they include your children.
They survived?
Well, that depends on how you define survived, really. But they are free. They're making their way into the Underdark as we speak.
This is difficult news. We will need to decide what it means. Thank you for what you have done. Slaying Cazador was a great justice. As for the rest, well, time will tell.
Yeah, kind of hard to say if it was a good move or otherwise, but Ulmer doesn't seem furious with us, so I guess it's fine. That's another completed quest checked off the list, and the Gur are now willing to fight alongside us. They've been added to our long list of allies. Now, we've still got Orin and Gortash's Netherstones to gather. We could go and beat up Gortash because we have bested the Steel Watchers, so that is easier than it might otherwise be. We've aided most of our companions at this stage, so let's think. Astarion is cursed. Oh, he was cursed by Sebastian, I guess. Receives disadvantage on all saving throws. Well, take that, Sebastian. He's cured. Should we just go back to camp at this point? We are running out of necessary stuff to do, and a lot of the optional stuff I'm not inclined to do with these characters because this playthrough is already proving to be longer than the others. But we'll want Will along for whatever comes next.
Astarion showed restraint where most others wouldn't. He might not appreciate the sentiment, but I'm proud of him.
Wonderful. Now take his place, please, Will. Is this a fine team for what lies ahead? Yeah, it probably is, I think. Do we need to rest again to restore our spell slots? It's mostly Gale that's been using his up. He's kind of useless without them. But I kind of don't feel like resting right now. Maybe we'll go and start on Gortash, and then we'll see about resting. South Span, is that the best place? I feel like there should be a waypoint in Worms Rock Prison, but I've either failed to collect it in the first place, or it's now blocked off to us because Gortash is now our foe. But let's see if we can't get back in.
On with you then.
You going to lower the gate for us? No? Maybe if we go back into Baldur's Gate. Here we go. Looks like we should be okay to launch our assault from here.
Yes.
There are some warm-up fights before we get to Gortash, so maybe we'll end up taking a rest after those warm-ups. But now we've got some fists that need fisting. So I guess we'll just use cantrips for now and again. Lovely, that's a good start. I wasn't expecting to one-shot that bugger. These ones appear to have a bit more HP about their person. Guess we'll just throw out a guiding bolt. 9 damage. Well, that's a bit shit. Whee. Oh dear. We've added a whole bunch of extra fists to the fight. That was silly, it seems. Now, even with a jump, we wouldn't have been able to get in, I don't think. So we'll just ping you. And that should be fine. Don't think we need to use a War Priest charge. Now these extra ones are going to start doing their thing. But Will's well armoured, so they probably won't do much. Okay, that one does fancy his chances with a throw. That one's conjured a fire elemental. Impressive. Will that fire elemental survive if old Raynash there goes down? That's a question. Okay, we failed to orb that one up. No, he's only got 43 HP, that one. Gale might be able to cull him pretty easily. If, of course, we can get into place. Oh, we can fly, can't we? A. And yes, we have Cold the Weak. And there goes his elemental. Perfect. It's almost like I know what I'm doing sometimes. Now, does Will want to just drop a Spirit Guardians, maybe? He is surrounded by buggers, so that's probably smart. And Lae'zel just wants to smack this guy about with her sword. I could have used a smite, I guess. Heck with it, let's use one of our charges. And that one thinks Shadowheart's a good target. And then runs back in to Spirit Guardians. What an absolute goon. And then back out again. You can be forced to miss. And then you just missed of your own accord. Wonderful. And Shads does definitely want to use her Spirit Guardians, because she just loves Spirit Guardians. And maybe she flies across there and ruins that one stay as well. Doesn't have bonus action available though. I guess we use that up flying. I keep forgetting that she doesn't have her Dragon Breath available. I'm not sure when I lost it, you see. So that's the problem. Stop healing people, you wretch. Do I have to cull you as well? Because I'll do it. I mean, this guy's being a pain, so let's just give him a beating. Now, Will. That one moved out of Spirit Guardians again, right? Oh, they're not taking any damage. Okay. But nor are we. And you can have some because you're being a pain, you provost. Have some of that as well. Now Lae'zel. Big smack. Nice. And then again, we could use a priest chair. I'm thinking we are going to be resting before we face Gortash, so why not smack the bugger twice? And yeah, because I forgot to put Dragon on, Shadowheart's concentration has broken. This is sad times. Ouch. So, Starry Fawn. Dragon. Sadly, we can't use it this turn. But we could drop a Sacred Flame on this one. Which she didn't enjoy. Now, you've still got buffs. And you've pushed Will aside. That's just rude. You are probably within Cold the Weak range, though, if Gale gets off a good Sacred Flame. Blam. Cold the Weak is the best. Now, you've taken a bit of Spirit Guardian. You can have some as well, in general. Well, you can get debuffed by it. I always forget about the movement speed as halved part of Spirit Guardians, because it's just not as sexy as the deals a bunch of damage part. But it's still pretty useful, nonetheless. That's you out the picture. You're going to do a Nosalot. Get breathed on, friend. Wasn't enough to take you out. But that did. And now Gale, can you Sacred Flame this one and do enough damage in the process? No. Okay. It's a nice try. But yeah, this fight's basically over now. Take some damage from that. Maybe take some damage from this. I think you've got high dex, which is why you've got such a good save chance against Sacred Flame. But all the dex in the world isn't going to save you from a two-handed blade. And we'll just march into another fight. Because why not? I want to see if we've already got that waypoint or not. Now, Cragbender there's got a good, sturdy health bar. Yeah, I thought Gale was out of trouble there. Oh well. Now he is. From that guy, at least. So he's going to have to shuffle over. Now, who do we want to go in first? Big bounce from Lae'zel. Maybe she can reach someone to give them a smack. Lovely.
No holding back.
And then Will. Should we just dash? And can we reach these three? Well, the Court Master didn't last long. They were level 1. So that's great. I want to stand by this one. Just to ruin their day. And if you want to go for Lae'zel, that's just fine. Because she can take it. Getting good value out of the Spirit Guardians that Will put on. Now, Shads. You can hit 2 of them without catching Lae'zel, but not all 3. And that's some good Radiant. Light them up good and proper. You're doing a Fire Elemental like your friend did in the other room. It's not going to work out too well for you. We're not fussed about an opportunity attack. Not too fussed about the elemental in general. Oops. Oh no, we didn't get opportunity attack. Good. And that's the elemental out of the picture. So, what is the plan? That guy's pretty weak. Just down he goes. That guy could be shoved into Spirit Guardians? Not quite. That's a shame. We're going to have to shuffle forward slightly to hit him. Ooh, action surge, you say? An actual hit on Will, but his concentration survives. Very pleased. That guy's concentration, not so hot. Not a lot of damage there though, but maybe that's okay. Gale can cull him. Wonderful. And then Lae'zel can just smack this one up. And that's Morpho's bested. I think we did already have this waypoint. It's just we're not allowed to use it right now. Now, what did that quartermaster have about their person? A lot of armour. We are now super encumbered. Send all that back to camp. Oh yeah, we got Woe, didn't we? I was probably going to give that to Astarion. I've completely forgot. Who's going to be in the final battle? That's a question. Because Woe is a pretty good thing all round. Whenever creatures affected by your spells fail any associated saving throws, you regain hit points. Does Call Lightning have a saving throw that they could fail? Because if it does, that might be good for Karlach. Alright, we are no longer encumbered. That's the main thing. Now, do we go for Gortash first, or do we pop down to the prison? It was a rhetorical question. We are in the prison. Reva Brightmoon is our only opponent down here. They have been thoroughly smacked. They're not great against Sacred Flame, which is great news. And now Gale can probably kill him without even needing to cull the weak. Yeah, she didn't enjoy that. We'll take that key. Hello everyone, it's us again. So, this fist wants to have a go. Maybe we can prevent that by culling them? Let's see. Okay, we've failed to cull them. They are going to have a go. It's a throw. And it still hits even with an improved warding play. Should just shield it. Jumping, are we? Well, that's fine. Spirit Guardians, where are you at? That's almost taken you out of the picture. We could move forward. Yes, we don't have a reason not to.
Time to strike.
Oh wait. Cancel our turn, because we do still have our breath. Sweet. Yeah, Lae'zel can deal with this one and then move forward as well. Oh, there's a mage. Okay. That's probably fine. It's more fire elementals, yeah. You're healing. That's just rude. Okay, now you're over here. Not a problem. Stick to the plan. Take out the mages. Wonderful. That leaves Will free to move up. And then can we shuffle around and get them both with a breath? We can. Then can we shuffle back round and catch that one in a Spirit Guardians? Or are they... No, they're not taking extra damage. They must already be in it. Now they've moved out of it. They might just run back into it like a twat. Yep. We're going to backlash that cure. We ain't got time for cures. We are the cure. Yeah, storage room over there, that's fine. We're just going to march further through the prison, I think. We've got Otto Ott, and we've got Councillor Floric.
You're too late. It's over.
By Avernus. Floric.
So you're giving up, just like that?
I didn't give up. I lost. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Alder Ravengard's husk, empty as a stare. Your father's a tadpole's puppet, Will. Nothing more. He spoke in accusations. Apostasy, conspiracy, sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns.
Father is safe, Floric. He is freed from the grip of the Absolute.
Then there is hope yet. To think I'd all but given up.
You just said you hadn't
No
given
more
up.
sulking. I know what to do. Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades.
I want those robes. You've got some of the finest gear in the game. But yeah, we'll help. We'll get you out.
Hurry.
It's Lockhead. Okay. Did one of these villains that we've just bested have the key about their person? Storage room, prison cell, prison key. Okay. Come on out, you big whinger.
Keep focused. We can talk once I'm free.
Very well, let's get you to safety. You moaning... Ugh, she's the worst. Shouldn't be hard to get her back the way we came though, so let's just do that. I hope she doesn't whinge too much on the way. I guess she's got moves, hasn't she? She is a level 11 mage of some sort. Yeah, she's got some spells about a person. But we don't need her in the fight. We just need to get her out of here. So I guess back the way we came is the smart move.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
It's the least we could do. Your faith in this city should inspire us all.
What will you do now?
I will travel to the upper city. Find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
Wonderful. Try not to give up again. There we go. We have rescued Councillor Floric.
She betrayed her sister.
So I think our next move will be Gortash. We could... Oh no, we wanted Karlach for Gortash, didn't we? So yeah, Karlach needs to be there when we strike the killing blow or she won't be happy. So I think what we'll do is we'll fight this next fight and then we'll get Karlach in the team instead of Shads. So this should be a fun little fight. It's just a bunch of goons and some traps on the walls and a concussion grenade that is just sort of sat on the floor, but we could pick it up and throw it at someone if we felt like it. So, throw thing, and where we want to throw it. There. You'll certainly hit the guy. Blam. Didn't hit the incineration caster, but that's because it's just a metal thing on the wall. So that's fine. We want to move from this spot though, because there are all sorts of traps around and about. But maybe we don't want to move too far. Because we don't want more grenade throwers to start doing their thing.
I am fury. I am death.
Like so. Although that time we're prepared for it, so let's grab that. We could throw this at the same guy. And that's him bested. Sweet. That worked out well. So, Will, do you want to pull the same trick?
Making my move.
Okay, there's the grenade. I figured another one would get thrown out, so let's pick that up and toss it there. We'll use a bonus action on that one. And then maybe we can persuade another grenade to appear? No, we can't. Okay. That'll get the job done. Now, what are you lot going to do? You've seen our grenade tossing skills. Do you really want to step to us? Okay, running about the place is pretty much all that they've got right now. But another grenade has landed at Lae'zel's feet, so let's just step away from it, shall we? Now we should be able to pick it up. And there's two buggers there. So they can both eat grenade. There aren't any others on the map right now, so that's fine. Gale, what would you like to do? That one took a big old hit. So potentially we could just like Sacred Flame them. And yes, it did do enough damage to Cull. Outstanding. Looks like we don't have any more grenades over this side. So maybe we just give our boy some radiant damage. Quite a bit radiant damage actually, well done. And then, yeah, they've all got low dex it seems, so Sacred Flame for days. Blight. No. No thank you. And then Shads tries to return the favour and save Gale, but fails. And Lae'zel gets blighted. Okay. So Lae'zel, do you want to just smack that one up? You do. Now there is a grenade at your feet. Okay. We don't want to be on that grenade, so let's shuffle away. Frig. There's now a second grenade, and she might have moved into the path of an incineration caster as well. So Will, would you like to throw this grenade? You would. Shads, can you reach that grenade? I don't want to trigger an opportunity attack with Gale, you see. Wonderful. And do you want to just about hit this guy and not anyone else? Sweet. Gale, finish the job. Excellent. So that's a bunch more buggers thoroughly bested. Just Gortash and Kroon left. So let's head on out and go to camp again. Can we lower this bridge? Is that possible? Is there a lever in here or something? Or is it just out here? I don't see one just out there. There might be a lever in here somewhere. It's probably not important. Let's just go the other way. Astarion, in chat.
That's strange. Knowing I'll never hear Cazador's voice again. Knowing it'll never command me to bow against my will. I'm free from him. forever.
Do you think we did the right thing freeing all those vampire spawn?
I have to hope so. And if not, at least there's only so much damage they can do in the Underdark. But that first rush of freedom can be intoxicating. I didn't always make the best decisions when I first tasted it. They'll need guidance.
I can believe that. You volunteering for the job?
No. Much as I'd like to become a lord ruling over the Underdark's vampire spawn, we have unfinished business with the Mind Flayers. After that, who knows? Everything that happened to those spawn is my fault. In a way. I suppose that's the less convenient side of freedom. Having to live with the choices you made. Back at the ritual, all I could see was the power on offer and the safety it promised. I was so blinded by it. Just as Cazador was. But you saw something in me. Someone else I could be. Someone who could break the cycle of power and terror that started centuries ago. You saved me back there. I may not have appreciated it at the time, but I do now. Thank you.
You saved yourself, my friend. I just gave you a push.
You did more than that. You believed in me. Believed I was enough. Just the way I am. When I look at my future, anything and everything feels possible now. You saved me from myself. And let me walk a new path where I can be free. Truly, honestly free. This is a gift, you know. Thank you. I won't forget it.
Wonderful. He's a good kid. Now, Karlach. I realise it's night time and you're already ready for bed,
Copper for your thoughts.
but I would like to recruit you to the team. And now it's probably bedtime. How's it going, Yenna? You doing alright? Grub doing alright? Good. Now, Karlach, you know why we're here. You know what we need to do. We kind of got the party started without you, but now it's going to end. And that's why we've brought you along. Also, do you want a new staff? You got the Devotee's Mace, which is all well and good, but would you prefer... Whoa. Would you like that? I hope so. You'll notice a bunch of dead Bay Knights. That's fine. It's all part of the plan. Did we clear out the traps? Or have we not been up here?
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
That would answer that question. Pretty poor traps all round.
Trap.
Oops.
This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Let's add our knowledge of the ages on. I suppose we'll add a guidance as well. Just guarantees success. Unless we roll a natural 1 twice. So if we haven't disarmed these traps,
Nasty surprise.
that also means we haven't disarmed any traps inside this room. So, yeah, things could get spicy. But we don't mind spicy. Nobody in here. So I guess everybody is just down in the back room. There he is. Lord Enver Gortash. And a small handful of Bay Knights and whatnot.
It's hard to keep a good woman down, isn't it, Karlach?
I don't know. You managed it for a solid decade.
I never meant to harm you, dear. Merely to help you realize your vast potential.
You sent me to the hells. You let Zariel take my heart, as though any of it was yours to give away.
The greater good, Karlach. Something I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You feel no regret, do you? All right. How about fear, then?
Oh, you do quite misunderstand. I've already made a deal with your companion. We need each other.
Do we now?
Never mind that, Gortash. We've had all we need from the likes of you.
You ought to reconsider. Divided, the Elder Brain will create an Illithid army, yourself included in its ranks. Together, we can tame it. I'm sorry you feel wronged by how things ended between us all those years ago. But now, we must look to the future.
You make it sound like we were lovers. Or friends. But that wasn't it. I trusted you. I respected you. It was my job to protect you. And that's what I did. I was so young. I didn't recognize evil when I saw it. When you turned on me, I was too dumbstruck to realize what was happening. No way he'd hurt me, I thought. You betrayed me for reasons I still don't quite understand. But I suppose evil has no real cause. It just is. Until it isn't.
You utter brat. You're going to burn this place down.
Good.
Say goodbye, Gortash.
No, you have to stop her. Do it, now!
Now, what have you got there? A shell of resistance. Immunity to thunder, resistant to physical and elemental. Extra bonus action, extra movement speed. It's quite impressive. Now, if you don't mind, I will just start ruining the day of your chums, probably. There's no grenades lying around, unfortunately. So, where shall we begin? How do you feel about Radiant? That's not elemental, is it? Yeah, Shell of Resistance is protecting you. Okay. Should we just drop a Sacred Flame on someone?
This city is mine!
Is it now? I mean, that's a good start. And now he's got a Reflecto Guard. Any projectile fired at this character is sent back to where it came from. Does that include magic spells? I'm going to say, hopefully not. Oh, hello. There's a grenade. So that does need to be thrown at someone, I think. Let's throw it at this friend. Wonderful. And then we probably want to move out the way of this incineration caster. Big bounce.
I will not know failure.
Dang it. And then Will, what are you going to get up to? Aha! There's another grenade. So what if we threw that grenade over there? It's not being thrown at Gortash. Sweet. So because it wasn't thrown at Gortash, he managed to eat shit from it. We like this. Now what are you knobbers going to do? Not a lot. Good. You're going to command each other and run around doing a bit of that, are you? This guy's just burning. Good. Guiding Bolt. Well, Sonic Backlash should finish you off. Excellent. And there's another grenade. Wonderful. And possibly a second one that was just thrown in. I'm not sure. Either way, Gale, would you like to pick that one up? And would you like to throw it about there-ish? No, that will hit Lae'zel. What if you stand there? Can you just drop it in there? Okay, it didn't hit Gortash, but it did hit that black gauntlet, so that's a good start.
You chose to suffer. You chose to die.
It'll take more than that to kill us, probably. Now, there aren't any more grenades hanging about, are there? So... bit core lightning. We drop it just there. That appears to have done some real damage. I'm scared of moving because that just might cause another grenade to pop up out of nowhere. Oh, there's one. Why did you not come up before I attacked? Bloody thing. Oh well. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take an opportunity attack there. Now, Will. Can you jump into there without standing on the fire? You can. Can you pick up this grenade and throw it even though you're blinded? You can. Oh, he's gone big. Wonderful. There's a manifestation of tyranny over there. Does it do anything, really? I'm not sure. I don't remember seeing those before, but they probably have been in a fight before. When I've been in this fight. Get cold. No. There's a grenade. I thought one might show up. This fight would be going so much better for you, Gortash, if you just didn't have grenades lying around. Although, yeah, you got your sphere of your shell of resistance up again, haven't you? So that one didn't do a lot. But that's possibly fine. Tyrant's Binding. What's that doing? Not a great deal. And he's exposed himself to an opportunity attack or two. What an idiot. Now, Karlach. Bam. Yeah, Karlach is just going to throw out those as often as she can. Now, do we have more grenades coming in? I guess not. Can we hit him without standing in the fire? Maybe. What do we want to hit him with? We've got like smites, haven't we? That's good damage, all told. Bit of a booming blade, because why not? And then Will. Doesn't need much more to go down. Let's just throw a guiding bolt on his head. And then Gale. It's got 2 temporary HP left. I'm not sure what that's all about. Yeah, it's another grenade. Well, we don't want that grenade to do much. He's put a big hand up in the sky. We probably don't want that big hand to do much to us, so let's see. Lae'zel, before we forget, do you want to just throw that grenade away? What are these avatars all about? And can we throw grenades at them? We can. Now, Will, can you do enough damage to allow Karlach to get the kill? Probably not. But maybe if you do like a super high level guiding bolt. 30 damage. Okay, maybe not. Karlach, you definitely want to move away from that big hand. Is this going to get the job done? No. Maybe it's fine. We can let him get one more attack off and then kill him with Karlach. Let's throw this grenade out here somewhere. Let's just blow up parts of his palace. What you got for us? Oh, I almost clicked Sonic Backlash, but no, it's fine. Chains of Tyranny. Okay. Now, 21 damage. Let's just tickle him. Oh no, we crit him. Okay. Now, big fist. And he's down.
It's finished. It's done. I need to see him up close. I need to know he's dead.
He's right there, babe.
So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us.
Perhaps a bit uglier.
I feel like I should laugh. But I'm just too goddamn tired. Is that it then? Killed the bastard who ruined my life and now I crawl into a corner and die? Am I fucking missing something?
What you mean?
It makes no sense. None of it means anything. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die.
But you're not dead yet. I'm here with you and I will be until the very end.
Don't say that. Say you found some way to fix me. That now Gortash is dead, I'll get my heart back. My heart. It was mine. And they took it. I'm going to be as dead as Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. It isn't fair. I don't want it like this.
I agree. It's not fair. I don't want it like this. I'd do anything I could to change it, but I just can't.
You could try. You got a wish spell in that pack of yours.
Got every other spell.
What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Live. For as long as you can.
You do it. I'm tired. Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
Love you too, chick. And she's off about her business. And we're robbing Gortash as though nothing had happened. Do we even need much of his stuff? Probably not. We're just going to get encumbered again if we pick it all up, aren't we? I mean, we need the Netherstone Gauntlet.
Howling like a great wind through a canyon. It engulfs
deafens your senses. Above the hell rises a screech, gleeful and maniacal. It is the way and the truth. Absolute.
Leave them alone.
The screech quiets, the howl fades. Your mind is hollow, save one lone voice.
Bane's chosen has fallen. His Netherstone is yours. You have done well.
I heard the Absolute scream.
You heard the Elder Brain. It's regaining its autonomy. It cries not from pain, but exaltation. We must stop it before it breaks free. One Netherstone remains. Orin's. We must find her and take it from her. After that, we take control of the brain. And you should start wondering what you will do then.
I'll put an end to it.
We shall see.
I should start wondering what I'm going to do next episode. But I've already got a pretty good idea. I'm going to start by getting unencumbered. And then next time, we'll get Karlach back in the team for as long as we need to unlock a certain door. And then we might venture into the Wormway. But until then, thanks for watching, friends.